What's up, guys? Wanted to take a quick minute to talk to you, really get your guys' opinion on something. And sorry for the lighting, it's crap little sun out here. Anyways, I just left a call where it was actually a rental property from a property manager we do some work for, and the drain, he had a system upstairs, it's a 2-zone system, and when I came out there, the drain line was clogged badly. I tried clearing it with my wet vac, and it did not clear. I grabbed my nitrogen tank and tried to blow as much pressure of nitrogen I can through that PVC drain, and it did not clear. It cleared a little bit where it was slowly flowing through the drain, but not much. Eventually it started backing up. So being in the attic, what I had to do was, which I've done this before, and this is where I want to get your guys' opinion on this to see what different contractors are doing in these situations. Typically, if I got a drain that's not draining at all and you can't clear it for whatever reason, or if the drain broke somewhere, you know, behind the wall or something like that, typically I will cut the existing drain, cap it off, glue it, of course, and there's typically a 2 or 3 inch PVC air vent pipe in most of your attics, and I will cut a 1-inch hole with my 1-inch hole saw in that pipe and stick a female PVC adapter in there, you know, with the male end going in first. And of course, I seal that. I apply some of that leak lock on the threads to get a nice seal. I glue all my fittings, of course, and then I put a PVC, one of those little cheap little pre-made traps, and put a barb fitting on top, and then run, especially if I have an outlet where I can easily steal some power, I'll put a condensate pump, and instead of draining through a long drain down the attic, I'll typically install a condensate pump there, plug it into the outlet, and then run my tubing to that bar fitting, that, you know, where it goes down into the trap and eventually drains into the air vent, which is, you know, part of the plumbing. I've done that, and it works out fine. I've never had any issues. I've never had any callbacks on drains backing up or any water leaks, anything like that. But I have heard from some contractors and some inspectors, they will tag you on that. And I want to hear from you guys. If you guys are watching this, let me know what you think. If there's a code that violates that, especially here, I'm in the state of Georgia, I'll be curious to know. And B, if so, if you can't run a condensate pump upstairs and tie it into the air vent, what do you do? What do you do in a situation where if you have a drain that's no good? And another question is, what do you do if you have a 90% gas furnace? I've done that sometimes in crawl spaces or in a basement, you know, where they got the drain draining outside and they got the 90% gas furnace draining into the, tying in with the evaporator drain, and it's draining outside. Well, what happens when water reaches, when the air temperature outside gets below 32 degrees? We know water's gonna freeze. So, just curious, let me know what you guys think about it. Because if I'm doing something wrong, I would like to change my mindset on it. Like I said, I've been doing this for 8 years, and I've always done that. Never had any callbacks, but occasionally I will get some comments from different contractors, and I've had a couple customers where they've tried to sell the house and the inspector tagged them on that. But then again, you can't believe everything the inspector says, so those guys don't really know too much. But let me know what you guys do whenever you got to drain a 90% gas furnace, or when you have a situation where the drain's not any good. where you can't, you know, the drain's just blocked up, you know, clogged up where you can't clear it at all. Running a whole new drain outside the wall is nearly impossible, or, you know, ridiculously expensive. So typically that condensate pump, or I've actually ran the existing drain into the vent as well. If I don't have an outlet and I can't run, or it's too difficult to run a pump, I'll take the existing drain and tie it into the air vent. You know, of course, trap it so you don't get any smells or anything like that that come back on, you know, through the drain into the unit, into the ductwork. But yeah, just a quick video on it. Let me know what you guys think about it, and I'll be curious to see what your guys' opinion on that. Alrighty, guys, take it easy.